Office work can be hazardous, especially when a zombie apocalypse breaks out. But let's be honest, doesn't the corporate world feel like a zombie apocalypse already, even without the undead? Between the spreadsheets and the never-ending meetings, it's hard not to feel like a zombie at times. But fear not, we have prepared a survival guide for you. The daily grind of meetings, spreadsheets, and water cooler chats can become a battleground amidst the undead. It's crucial to be prepared and know how to navigate this new, seemingly familiar, zombie-infested corporate landscape. By following a few simple rules, you can stay alive, productive, and, dare we say, even thrive during an office zombie apocalypse. Stay tuned for the first rule of survival. The first rule of office survival during a zombie apocalypse is to avoid turning into a zombie yourself. Take breaks, stretch, and exercise to keep fit. Now, you might be thinking, I'm in an office, where do I find the time or space to exercise? Well, it's simpler than you might imagine. Now, here's a funny anecdote to illustrate this point. We once had a colleague who decided to give desk yoga a shot. Picture this. He's just at his desk, hands on the keyboard, and suddenly he's stretching his leg over his computer monitor. The look on his face when he realized that he couldn't quite get his leg back down was priceless. He did eventually manage, but not before giving us all a good laugh. The point is, even if your attempts at office exercise end up more comical than beneficial, it's still a step in the right direction. Maintaining your physical health isn't about spending hours pumping iron or running marathons. Rather, it's about making small but meaningful adjustments to your daily routine. Start with something as simple as taking a 5-minute break every hour to stretch and move around. Instead of sending an email to your colleague 2 desks away, why not walk over and have a quick chat? Take the stairs instead of the elevator. Even if you look as ridiculous as our yoga friend, park a bit further from the office or get off a bus stop earlier and walk the rest of the way. These little steps, believe it or not, can add up to a significant boost in your physical health. Not only do they get your blood flowing, but they also help to shake off that zombie-like stupor that can easily set in during a long day of office work. And now, onto the second survival rule. The second rule of office survival during a zombie apocalypse is to avoid feeding the zombies with sweets and coffee. It only intensifies their bloodlust. Now you may be thinking, surely a donut won't turn my cubicle mate into a flesh-eating monster. Well, dear listener, it's not the sugar and caffeine that's the problem per se. It's the unhealthy habits that they encourage. Unbalanced diets, constant snacking, and caffeine intake can make you feel sluggish, unfocused, and, well, a bit like a zombie. Remember, a healthy body is a key component to surviving any apocalyptic scenario. That means maintaining a balanced diet with plenty of vegetables and lean proteins. Hydrate with water, not energy drinks. And definitely no midnight snack raids in the break room. If zombie lore has taught us anything, it's that brains are usually on the menu. But the choice between a fresh brain and a jelly-filled donut, who's to say a zombie wouldn't opt for the latter's sugary? Let's move on to the third survival rule. The third rule of office survival during a zombie apocalypse is to avoid attracting zombie attention with noise and movement. Maintain silence and respect for others to avoid becoming their next victim. Now you might be wondering, how one do that in an office bustling with activity? Well, it's all about subtlety and tact. Instead of shouting across the room to catch someone's attention, consider sending a quick email or a chat message. Instead of banging on your keyboard, try typing softly. You know, the scariest thing in the office isn't even the lurking zombies. It's trying to get that ancient printer to work without making a racket. Remember, zombies are attracted to loud noises and sudden movements. So, keep your voice low during meetings and try not to make any sudden movements that might attract unwanted attention. Even the way you walk can make a difference. A brisk, noisy walk might be just what a lurking zombie needs to zero in on you. So walk softly and carry a big, ready for the fourth survival rule? Here it comes. The fourth rule of office survival during a zombie apocalypse is to stay awake and vigilant. Find a weapon and protection to be ready for any challenges. Now, you might be thinking, zombie apocalypse in an office? What could I possibly use to defend myself? Well, remember that Anne is a resource-rich environment. Your trusty stapler? It's not just for paper anymore. In fact, with a good swing, it could be your personal zombie hole puncher. A letter opener? More like a mini sword. Even a sturdy keyboard serves as an impromptu shield. But it's not just about having the right tools. It's about having the right mindset. Always be aware of your surroundings, know where your exits are, and have a plan in of emergency. Remember, complacency can be your worst enemy. In a zombie apocalypse, the difference between survival and becoming lunch could simply be a matter of paying attention. And the final rule of survival is, the fifth rule of office survival during a zombie apocalypse is to maintain your sense of humor. Laughter and jokes can help you stay mentally balanced in stressful and dangerous situations. Keeping a positive attitude can lighten up even the gloomiest of days, and a good chuckle can reduce fear and stress. And let's be honest here, trying to understand office politics can sometimes feel more confusing than navigating a zombie apocalypse. So, in the face of danger, don't forget to crack a joke or two amidst the chaos. A dash of humor is a powerful coping mechanism that can help you navigate through tough times, and yes, even help figure out office politics. And that's it. You are now equipped to survive a zombie apocalypse at the office. Surviving a zombie apocalypse at the office isn't as hard as it seems, as long as you follow these simple rules. Maintain your health, avoid feeding zombies, stay inconspicuous, be alert, and keep your humor alive. Here's a little chuckler. If you've Monday meetings and endless email threads, then zombies are going to seem like a walk in the park. Remember, preparation and the right mindset can get you through. Thank you for your attention and good luck with your zombie fights.